To the Horn here, coming at you live. So that is just terrifying. You know what else is terrifying? The many criminal organizations that thrive throughout our 25 conquered worlds. So I want to take a quick moment to give you all an update on perhaps the most infamous group of villains in our public spotlight, the Snake Eaters. Now, I think everyone is aware of this notorious organization of poachers, determined to hunt or tame beasts from all habitats in our worlds and all levels of sapience. They hold a mastery of the natural world and absolutely no respect for it, willing to bend and break the natural order in pursuit of money and power. What do we really know of the Snake Eaters? We know the group is old, much older than the founding of the Radiant Citadel, the Gemstone Conqueror 250 years ago. They originated on the world of Moor and spread out like a wildfire from there. And unfortunately, that's really mostly it. We know the Snake Eaters have a number of heads, but the identity of these leaders is a mystery. The only one of major note, Guy Safari, the criminal culinarian, was killed less than a month ago by luminary Emin Wrath in some assistance of little note. Which leads me to one last solid factoid about this group. The Snake Eaters are vengeful. They treat the upper rank members like a tight-knit pack and will go to great lengths to get even for their losses. And, well, their vengeance is known to be bloody and fairy. Would be pretty stupid across these guys, huh? I'd be a couple of real bozos across these guys. Welcome everybody to our second ever Fantasy Pants Live. This is a standalone but canonical adventure in the main setting for our podcast. We're going to be recording 2 episodes with a brief 10-minute pee break in between. As far as content warning goes, we're not planning to get overly gross here. But you should probably expect some violent descriptions and a good bit of swearing. We cannot help it, I promise. We'll also be using buttons to let you folks help whoever you decide is worthy of your support. One of these bad boys right here can grant advantage on a roll, 2 can grant the enemy disadvantage, and 3 can bring someone back with 1 HP on a death save. Pretty big deal. These little guys are actually under some of your chairs out there. I think there's 8 hanging around, so peek under your chair. You may find a big orange button just hanging out down there. You can deliver it to the table here during the show and place it in front of whomever you think has earned a little love. Make them work for it. Make us work for it, because don't forget that their malevolent dungeon master can take your buttons as well to give them a really, really bad time. Don't sleep on that.
Yeah, if you reach straight down the middle between your legs, you should feel it there if there is one. And if there's an empty seat, if there's an empty seat next to you, check there too.
Now, before we get started here, let me introduce our crew. He's a big, lovable goof and the source of that smelly smell's been bothering you all since last night. It's Steven Rodriguez.
Hey.
Steven, you excited tonight?
Yes, I'm Steven. I'm playing our Blanche Trudeau, a war turtle wizard, and I'm regretting most of the spells that I picked today.
I love to hear that. And now I know this isn't a horror show, but we still managed to book the Slender Man. It's Jeremy Wolf.
Hey.
He's tall. I don't know.
I'm Jeremy. I'm playing a human bard named Jules LaRoche. And I, too, am a little scared because I rely very much on Steven and his character to be our squishy tank.
Well, luckily for you, we have a special guest tonight, the cartographer cleric in both game and life, who has a nasty little habit of bringing miracles into our stories all the time. It's Rochelle Thompson. Rochelle, how's it going?
Hey, good. Glad to be here again.
Oh, and I am David Monroe, these poor bastards' dungeon master for this adventure. I also need to thank a few people that have made this incredible situation possible. First, thank you, Burke Mountain Hotel, and thank you, Mountain Mania, and thank you, Siobhan and Farron. We really can't understate how much we appreciate what you've done here. It's unbelievable. I also want to thank Reckless Brewing Company, our gracious sponsors, who incidentally have the best food and beer in New Hampshire. Check them out, Bethlehem, New Hampshire. They let us borrow this entire crazy TV situation here. And thank you, Austin, who came all the way out here to record a video of the show so we can put it online, and us knuckleheads don't screw that up, so that's fantastic. Thank you. This terrain we're using tonight was lovingly built by my good buddy Patrick. It is unbelievable. If you were just listening, then find us online somewhere, probably YouTube, I don't know, so you can look at this glorious son of a bitch in all of its majesty. And don't just stop with the train. Take a long look at our amazing minis, almost all of which came from Danny Pirate Studios. Look at the paint job. Look at this guy. It's crazy. Get online. Find it. It's nuts. We're giving away a bunch of these minis actually at a raffle at show's end, so stick around for that. I'm giving 3 different packs of these guys. And on the note of raffle prizes, I want to thank Black Bear Workshop, Stag Moon Studio, and Grey Duck Dice. If you have a winning ticket, you are going to love the dice sets and the tray that they have brought tonight. And if you don't have a ticket, please go check them out. Go buy some stuff. It's really cool. We have some Stag Moon dice we've been using for a while, and they are fantastic. So get out there. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. I'm gonna hit that fantasy plus. We open on the snow-covered summit of a mountain. Wait, it didn't actually load. Hang on.
It's not playing, David.
Fantasy plus, darn you.
It's not me this time.
There we go. We open on the snow-covered summit of a mountain. Dramatic bird's eye view camera slowly spinning around. It's awesome. This mountain, we might note, does not stand any solitary or singular way. It is, in fact, surrounded by many more, far more majestic peaks. This place seems a point of intersection where crisscrossing mountain ranges meet and carry on, and so it stands lost to both ground and sky with no civilization anywhere in sight. But upon closer inspection, one may find some clue to the true import of this place. The peak is decorated by old ruins, battered by millennia, yet mostly standing as they had long ago. Dwarven stonecraft, to be sure. The structures are shaped from the same dark granite that they stand upon, looking like a true extension of the barren rock beneath. We look upon these ruins, upon the craggy steep cliffs that border the mountaintop, upon the heavily forested slopes that lead and twist up and up to it all. We look and we take in the sounds of howling wind above and the whispering and creaking of branches below. And a sudden sound shatters this tranquility. The deep and sonorous sound of a horn, a single long it seems to shake the very mountain in its entirety. Beneath the oppressive noise, we see fresh snow sliding down empty slopes and falling heavily from the branches of trees. As this horn echoes towards our mental screen, and as the bass in our theater is going hog wild, a title card appears. Fantasy Pants Live, Become the Hunted. As those big cool words vanish, we focus down a spot in the pine forest, maybe half a mile from the mountain summit. Here, the disturbed snow swirls about, glittering bright in the broken beams of sun, near blinding. And amidst this, another more supernatural flash of light. Suddenly, a figure appears, stumbling in the middle of this frosty forest, one that clearly does not belong in this setting. We see a young, strong turtle, a humanoid turtle man for those uninitiated, with vibrant green scales mauled with specks of yellow. He is almost entirely naked, apart from a towel wrapped awkwardly around his waist and lower shell, and a pair of cucumber slices laying over his eyes. There's a thin layer of silvery mud covering over his lower body, swiftly freezing in the cool mountain air. He steadies himself and shrieks out, "What?" The turtle shakes his head and the two cucumber slices fall away, revealing bright blue eyes, wide and darting. "What?" He folds his arms and tucks in his shoulders. A brisk breeze cuts through him, and slowly he takes a step forward. "Ledoux?" We watch as the turtle begins to move through the trees, his bare feet crunching softly on the snow. "Ledoux, are you here?" "Yeah!" The snow around his right foot bursts apart as a rope snare tightens around his ankle, and instant the turtle is thrown to the ground and lifted by the snare, suspended upside down, hanging from a thick branch above. He just stares, dumbfounded, swaying slowly side to side, his head 5 feet off the ground. The towel around his waist shifts, then uncoils, then falls free, dropping into the snow, and the turtle's eyes widen and follow it as it settles below. "What?" And on this image, the hanging turtle's features locked in complete outrage. We freeze frame, and we hear a voiceover. "I suppose you're wondering how I got into this situation. Well, so am I. The last thing I remember, I was in my palace spa in the illustrious Golden Bay of Noiri. I just finished my pre-salt soap post-wax silverfish mud bath when I heard a strange sound like a far-off blowing horn. I felt the sound pulling at me, rippling the air all around, and then I was here, wherever here is. Now, Who am I, you ask? I am Jean Franklin Montelio, formerly known as the Patriarch of House Montelio, Lord of the Nine Pools, and Seventh King of Coin of Zinda. It's all in the past, though. I've granted my royal title to my husband, Ledoux. Now I am simply Jean Franklin Montelio, the luminary, known as the Fisher King. And what is a luminary, you ask? Well, you might call us celebrity adventurers known across all the 25 conquered worlds connected by the Radiant Citadel. I myself am part of a team of renowned luminaries, though I have to spend some time away from the rest of the team. But before I had to take my leave, I joined in a number of incredible adventures with my best friend Jules LaRoche, aka the Midnight Prince, and with my mentor Blanche Trudeau, aka the Master of Defense. And I'll tell you, we have all been prominently featured on the Crystal Network. And what is the Crystal Network, you ask? Well, yeah, never mind that. It's not important to this story. If you want to know, listen to the show. It's very, very good, having good authority. Anyways, now I'm hanging upside down and naked in some frigid, dirty hellscape. I have no idea how I got here, where I am, and how I'm going to get home. And worst of all, when I do get home, I'm going to restart the entire bathing ritual I was hours in. Yeah. At the very least, I know the situation can't possibly get any worse. Right? And our screen unfreezes as Jean Franklin continues his swinging and his struggling. The sound of rustling brush. The turtle goes still, turns his head, and we see what he sees. Two pony-sized boars, their bodies adorned by armored plate, pushing through the brush 30 feet away. They lock eyes with Jean, then stomp their hooves into the snow and snort. Well, shit. Good piggies, gentle piggies. And the boars charge forward, their tusks proffered towards the hanging turtle's head. And we see, as he sees these boars coming, as he's, wait, no, wait. We see two heroic figures rush by the hanging turtle, coming from the opposite direction of the boars. The first we see is another turtle, the one much older than the Fisher King. Stephen Rodriguez, you were the first to move my made-up initiative. Will you please describe your character and then promptly kick some ass?
Okay, yeah. Blanche Trudeau, like Jean Franklin, is a turtle. Her scales are not as vibrant and green as Jean's are. She's a bit older, and she wields her badass saber sort of katana sword, we call it. And with Ichigenka, the sword's name, she's gonna take a swipe at the closest boar if she can reach it.
Okay, let's say they're 20 feet away. They're moving 20 feet, sliding ahead. You're going to strike. You hear behind you, "Sah!" From the hanging turtle, but you go and attack. Give me that attack roll.
Just a 15 is the first roll.
15 hits.
Okay, great. Let's do the second attack first. Nope, that's a natural 1.
Oh.
So no hit.
We'll resolve that. Do your attack
I was gonna
first.
say, you're gonna hurt me?
Boars are kind of like horses. So, you know what that means? Don't worry about it. You'll figure it out. Listen to the show. It's great.
11 points of damage.
Okay.
And, gosh, I'm so unsure if it's too early to do this, but as a bonus action, Blanche will use her Blade Song ability and enter that stance. So she'll get a boost to AC and movement.
Okay. All right. You go into Blade Song. You go into it a little bit too late, but that natural 1, we're going to say, because I love to have a little fun with natural 1s, but it makes sense. You slide up, you hit this board. It was kind of mid-charge. It's not slowing down fast enough, and this thing's going to fully kind of move up. Hooves stomping you down. I'm going to roll a little bit of damage on you here. Nothing too crazy. Only 6 points of bludgeoning damage for this opening. It's kind of you kind of like you're just weaving out of the way just in time. Kind of crushes down on your foot, your lower leg. A little bit of horse boar trampling. But you stand firm. This hits you. You go into Blade Song. We hear this ooh sing of ring metal as your sword is drawn, as your you have this bonus to your armor as you stand tall and firm before your pupil.
Jean, can Can you get down yourself, or do you need my help with that too?
I have nothing. I'm naked. What do I use to? I can't. Yeah. Yes, sir. As you're having this little conversation, the second figure to rush by, we see is moving now. Just a hair behind Blanche Trudeau, we see a tall and lanky man with a loot strapped to his back. Mr. Jeremy Wolf, you are the second to act. Would you please describe your character and cool opening move?
Yeah, Jules LaRoche is a tall, skinny guy, really cocky eyes. He's got a
Cocky eyes.
He's got a dark brown pompadour on top of his head, and he wears a hood and cloak, which is very dark, purpley blue, starry. And his trademark is the lute strapped to his back, in which he plays music and also casts some magic out of too.
You cast some magic now. You hear behind you the turtle just Jules.
Hang on, I got you. Jules will first start with bonus action, cast Bardic Inspiration onto Blanche.
Ooh.
So that's an added D8. And then,
Thank you for that.
yeah. And then we'll just have some fun to start. He's going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter onto this thing.
Oh boy.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
What does that mean?
Yeah. Just
All right.
Start off fun.
I'm in it.
Yeah.
One that was hit, the one that was not hit. There's two.
Let's go the one that was not hit.
All right.
Yeah.
And I'm rolling a save
So
on
it's
this
a wisdom
boar.
save on that.
Okay. Oh, boars, famously wise.
Yeah.
Whoops. That's not my tower. It's an 11.
No.
All right.
Nope.
Hang on.
Yeah, more laugh, please.
Give me a
Yeah,
second.
Yes, go ahead. Yeah.
So it's got and just falls down doing that horrible sound. And you regret all your actions, Jeremy. Just convulsing on the ground. Again, 20 feet away, just drops. How close are you to Jean? You stand right by him?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think
So
he gets
just
pretty
Blanche
close up.
ahead next to one boar that just crushed her foot and one boar that's on the ground squealing for its life joyously. I don't know. Hell yeah. And as you stand there, Jules, your cocky eyes and the eyes of Blanche and the hanging Jean Franklin are drawn to a space behind the boars, just in front of the bush they charged in from. They're drawn to a trail of flowing shadow like a lightless black flame that seems to trickle down from the treetops and coalesce into a short, stout form. It is a phenomenon you have seen only once before. And as the boars, or the one standing boar, kind of gears up to strike again, that form fully materializes into a dwarven woman clad in black feathers. Rochelle, you are the last of the party, but certainly not the least. Would you kindly describe your character and then get to the slaughter?
Absolutely, absolutely. Rimble is tall for dwarven standards. She's got somewhere between chestnut and auburn hair with a clean, stark white forelock and silvered raven skull pauldrons and feathered chasuble over black leather armor.
Hell yeah. What are you gonna do to me?
We've already proven that a pig isn't particularly wise. Could I get a wisdom save, please?
Oh no. You always, I guess it doesn't matter. Which pig are you going for?
The one that's already injured.
Okay, all right. That's a natural 20.
No.
Oh. Shit.
Or kicks ass.
Apparently, this pig is extra wise, so nothing happens. It's
Drop
quite
down.
disappointing.
So, the dramatic flame through your coalesces, hand outstretched towards the boar. What's it look like when you try to cast this cool spell?
You hear a distant bell, and nothing happens.
The boar's just like, and that's that. Hell yeah! And with
Coolest
that, as you stand all together, 3 heroes gathered in one place. Let's get into this combat for reals. Because the boar's turn. Oh, boars. Let's see. Well, one's laughing on the floor. One's going to attack Blanche.
Does Jean get a turn?
What's he gonna do? Explain.
I have a question.
Let me explain Jean Franklin. Jean Franklin is a sidekick played by Steven Rodriguez. We have sidekicks in this campaign. Voiced by me, played by him. Steven's gonna explain to us all how he's gonna get out of the snare trap naked.
So
I'm so excited to hear this.
Jean, as a turtle, has an action called Shell Defense, where he can withdraw himself into his shell as an action. I don't know if there's a weak argument to be made that he could somehow, like, inside of his shell, get out of that rope somehow.
What? Okay.
I don't know.
Let's raise the audience. What do you
I
think?
gotta try.
It's baloney. We got 2 thumbs up. We got 3 thumbs up.
we get some.
Got 5 thumbs up. I need 10 thumbs up at least.
What do you want to roll dice about
They
it?
got 10 thumbs up. All right.
Hey.
No, there's 10 thumbs up. Dice. It's a live show.
Okay.
You use shell defense. Jean scoops him into his shell. Wait, actually.
Well, it's like a magic trick, you know. He goes into his shell and then he comes out without the rope attached to him.
Jean isn't smart enough to do that on his own. You gotta say the thing.
Say the thing.
Say the thing.
Oh,
on.
yeah. Jean, brace for riptide.
He said the thing. Yes, sir. The turtle snaps into its shell, realizing suddenly that this bullshit can work, and snap, the rope snaps down as Jean retracts to his shell so forcefully that it does that. Boom! Falls down. I got a thumbs up. I don't care. He drops into the snow, fully in his shell, landing on his back, kind of sort of twisting, settling into place. What's he doing now?
Jean will get up then, and if he's close enough to one of these, if he's close enough to a boar, he'll take a swing at it.
Shell defense is an action.
Oh, sure. Yep, that's right. Okay, so he's just gonna stand behind Blanche. He'll
Stands
move
coolly.
and stand behind Blanche.
He stumbles back to his feet. Yes, I am here too. That's his turn. Can I bore you now?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
All right, cool. We're doing this thing. Let's. One boar is laughing. I get to make a save, a wisdom save, famously high. Give me that nat 20 again. Come on. Yeah, boar's still laughing.
Great.
The other boar.
Nice.
It's gonna beat you up, Blanche. Here it comes.
Bring it on.
It's a natural 1.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
He tramples the other boar. I'm gonna do some damage to the other guy. I'm gonna roll damage to the computer tonight because if I do that much mental math, we will be here forever. Okay, that's both my boar's turn actually, so that was the saddest situation. Other boar just got totally stomped. This guy's kind of goes to move, completely misses, whiffs it, steps on his friend's head, and we are back to top of the round with Blanche Trudeau.
Okay. Blanche is unsure that this is going to be all that we've got tonight. So I'm going to rinse and repeat and take two more swipes. I know I've got my Bardic if I need it. 2 more hits on the damaged boar. That's 17 on the die for the first, and a 19 for the second.
Both are gonna hit.
So that's 22 points of damage.
22. Go ahead and describe your boar kill.
Geez, I hate describing killing animals, especially in front of people.
Describe your slaughter. Make it disgusting.
Okay, Blanche. Oh, make it disgusting.
No, wait, don't.
No,
Okay,
no.
I take it back. Hang on. I put a disclaimer at the start so it wouldn't be overly gross.
Blanche will.
Oh, no.
She'll go around the side of the boar. She steps swiftly and smoothly, and lops his head off.
Okay, all right.
Just
not
one
too bad.
downward swing. Oh no, they're pony-sized. Downward swing. Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. Shoo. Curly cut. The laughing boar's like. Eyes go wide, looking at his buddy's head just split right off. The buddy just stepped on him. Whole situation here. And with that, Blanche, that's your turn, right?
That's my turn.
Then, Mr. Jules LaRoche, what are you doing?
He is going to go to the one who's laughing on the ground.
Oh, no.
And he's just going to go in with David, the Sturge sword.
Oh, the Sturge sword! It's really cool. Trust me.
Yeah, it's a magic sword where if I
Mosquito-looking
roll-
sword with a big proboscis blade, rapier kind of deal. Get in there with a Sturge sword.
And to be clear with the Sturge sword, if I roll a natural 20, it takes an extra 10 necrotic damage.
Okay, well, that's going to happen.
Out of the box.
Good thing you
go.
got
Off
4
the table.
sets
I
of
got it.
dice over here. Jeremy's got 2 over there, 2 over here.
That's an 18 on the die plus 3.
That will hit.
That's gonna
Oh,
hit.
wait. Advantage. Because
Oh,
Because
incapacitated.
it's
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. That's a 15.
Okay, still hits.
Cool. For only 2 damage.
Might even give you a turn.
Hey, Bard's not great with the sword.
No, no. I'm not gonna use more spell slots right
Exactly.
now.
We got
No,
a long
fuck
we got a
that.
long battle, I think.
So he walks over and nicks the boar a little bit, tickles it with a sturdy sword.
Yeah, take that.
I was gonna say Rinbell, show him how it's done, but we saw that last turn. Can you redeem yourself in front of the audience?
Probably not, but we'll try anyway. Being surprised at the innate wisdom of this animal, she's going to ask for a dex save instead.
Okay. All right. I just rolled to see if that attack stopped my laughing. It did not. So dex save. Natural 1 again.
Wow.
Get him out early, me. Get him out early, me. Yeah, fully. I mean, it's on the ground laughing. I don't think I should even rolled that, so this is fine. This is fine.
Takes 21 points of radiant damage.
20 points of radiant damage. I'll tell you what. It's looking pretty bad. It's looking pretty bad, but it's still up. I'm gonna roll to see if I break that laughter. Come on. I think that'll do it with a 15.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yes.
Does that meet it?
It's a DC
So-
14. Yeah.
What does so just full flame lights up this boar in the middle of this snowfield next to his dead friend. It rose, it sort of stops its sort of boar laughter. Eyes go wide. It starts to move to stand up. It's not able to stand up quite yet, still prone. But you know what's coming at you hard now. And only Jean Franklin is left before this
Jean
boar gets to
Franklin.
move.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let me find his. You said he's naked. I'm trying to see what he has for a
He
to
has
hit now.
no weapon right now. If he does damage, I believe he only does a strength modifier on an attack.
Okay, strength modifier. Okay,
But he can punch this thing. He's gonna
yeah.
punch the boar in the
Jean's
head.
gonna run up and punch it. He still gets 2 attacks.
Okay. See how this goes.
Nope, that first roll's a 3.
Yeah.
So
Stupid boar. Yeah.
it's only 13.
It does not hit.
No,
He missed
Jean.
twice.
Oh, poor Jean. Yeah,
Yeah.
he missed twice.
He's bouncing off the armor. Down. Ow. Damn it. Okay, that's his turn. I get to go now. I'm gonna hit Jean Franklin because he just punched me.
I can see you haven't been training unarmed.
No, sir. I just crit.
Oh, shit.
This is awesome.
David, no, it is not.
What?
Oh.
What? Explain yourself.
We have a grave cleric.
Grave Cleric Sentinel. It is not a critical hit.
What is that? What does it look like?
It looks like a feather that starts out from Renbell's finger and then zips in front of the attack to knock it off. It's true.
Holy shit. Okay, so this boar goes in. Jean, misses, leaves it wide open. You see, as you say that line about missing, he turns to you like, no, sir, I promise. And completely, like an idiot, lets down his guard. Boar stands back up, is coming at him with his tusks. Rinbell, you see disaster, and Feather flits out, whacks the boar in the eye. It kind of turns to the side. Is it a normal hit?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Unfortunately, I rolled super low on the first set of die there, so that's only going to be 6 damage to Jean Franklin. Pretty rough for me. And that is my boar, right? Yeah, only one left. We're going back on to Blanche.
Okay, time to hopefully end this, and my best chance of hitting is another sword swing. That's 19 for the first, and a natural 19 for the second.
You can't possibly not kill this thing.
Right, okay, perfect, thank you.
Go ahead and describe what it looks like. It had 2 HP. If Jean punched it, he would have finished it off. He's too useless.
So Blanche will run up and 2 boar heads. We got
Nope,
2
make it
boar heads
horrible.
laying on the ground.
Make it awful.
No, stop.
Ska! Slides up next to his buddies, 2 boar heads, which, yeah, it's not all horrific. You beat out that one. Okay, and with that, the forest goes silent. Well, lucky thing for that feather, huh? Let me catch you guys up on what you know. Jules and Blanche, you were in the lowbrow tavern inn hybrid known as the Ugly Coyote on the 3rd of 5 days you had to prepare to embark on a new adventure. You are both fully armed, as your recent situation is one of great uncertainty, and you have been careful to keep up your guards. Though even you could not expect to be pulled from the Radiant Citadel by the sound of a far-off horn, you appeared here just moments ago and heard the familiar voice of Jean Franklin, your old ally, yelling out through the trees nearby. And you came running. Rinbell. As ever, your situation is a bit more complicated to describe. You are not from this system of worlds, or as you are aware, these broken fragments of one world spread across the borders of the material plane. A city floating in an ethereal plane known as the Radiant Citadel is a force that broke this world, that keeps the pieces separated, and that keeps them locked away from the greater multiverse outside. Basically, this city is a cosmic prison, and you're one of the only figures in the multiverse with a tunnel in and out. You serve both the Raven Queen's agenda and your own curiosity, by going on occasional expeditions into the fragments of Shah Drakan and seeking out ancient ruins of deep historical significance. And for some time now, you've been working in pursuit of a particular mystery. Once every Citadel calendar year, upon the same date, a strange magical phenomenon has been noticed by the Raven Queen. A powerful spell ripping open multiple transdimensional gates and feeding them to a particular location. The raw power of this magic reveals it to be the work of the ancient slain deities of Shah Drakan. Almost certainly some ancient ruin at the heart of all this, some great artifact. Now, it took time, but you have keyed into the source weave for this spell, attuning your own ring of gate to react and draw you to its destination. As the spell went off and as you activated your own gate, you were pulled along with the sound of a blaring horn, and you felt a strange enchantment take hold of your body. And then you appeared here in this forest, looking upon three allies that always seem to get themselves caught up in the absolute worst kind of shit. The last you saw these three some weeks ago, they were on an adventure involving a sail sleigh race in a world of endless wind. And now you're here. Now they're here. And I'm gonna finally shut up. You guys can talk.
Last year was only weeks ago.
It actually was. Canonically, it was about a month ago.
Wow.
Yeah,
Holy
weird,
shit.
right? We have not taken much break time between arcs lately, but yes.
You should have picked a convenient time to show up.
Kind of happens that way. John Franklin, where are your pants?
I would love to know. If you could help me find some pants, I'd be grateful. Some
Here, keep warm with this for now.
fantasy pants.
Oh my god.
Oh, he did it. He
did.
did it.
Jules is going to take off his cloak and wrap it around John Franklin.
That's a cloak of protection.
Yeah.
Cool. All
For,
right,
for,
I'll
now,
take it.
for now, you still got to find fucking pants.
Jules, thank you.
Just
ties
keep
like a
you
new
warm.
towel. His old towel's just in the mud. Looks wet and sad now, so he doesn't want it. I don't know what happened. I was in the sandcastle on the Golden Bay. I was in the spa. I was in the middle of my treatment, well, in the beginning middle, and I was just here. I heard a horn. Did you hear a horn? Everyone a horn?
Did we hear a horn?
You did.
We yes, yeah, we heard the
Yeah.
horn.
Yeah.
Do you know why we're here? What happened? Blanche, as the situation becomes clear, you actually might know a little more about what is going on here. Sorry, I'm going to talk again. I'm back. Let's catch up a little more. Because you recently received a letter from an old friend, a luminary ranger known as Eminrath. The last time you saw Eminrath, you, Jules, and John helped them to defeat a member of the infamous Snake Eater poaching organization, a crazed criminal culinarian named Guy Safari. Now, following this mission, Eminrath and his sidekick Bink went deep undercover within the Snake Eaters on the hunt for the remaining heads of the snake, and he sent you a couple of updates on his progress via coded letters. And written in the last one, some very interesting information. He had heard talk of an annual ritual of one sect of the Snake Eaters, a group of ogres known as Hell's Killin'. This group will partake in a hunting ritual every year, referred to by the wider organization as Mountain Mania. What do you know? Eminrath didn't know the nature of the ritual or the exact date, only that it involved a magical artifact in some remote mountaintop ruins on the world of Moor. It was going to happen soon. Given the flora and fauna you have witnessed around you, Blanche, you have a deep suspicion that the world you stand on now is Moor. And as you're taking in the forest around you, seeing any other sign of evidence for your theory, you'd note two dark figures, two crows, dropping in from above and perching on the end of a low branch. Their eyes, you see, seem to glow with some kind of enchantment, and one opens its beak and speaks. Guy Safari's killers. Heed closely the rules of this hunt. You are enchanted by the horn of Ericard and shackled upon the mountain's surface. Beak closes, the crow goes silent, and the other crow speaks. My death alone can free you. I wait at the summit, strike while strong, or I will slaughter you when you are weak. Gordo Ramseer. The crow, it's a serious bad guy. The glow fades in the crow's eyes, and they continue to look down at you, heads cocked, and just, Gah! Can someone tell me what the devil is going on?
It seems like when the Snake Eater's poaching ritual, and this year we're the hunted.
I see. This is because the guy we killed, the frosted tip dwarf fella.
Last year, that's right. Last week.
Last
a couple
2
weeks ago.
It was 3 weeks. It was less than a month.
Some number of weeks ago. The last time
cabin is
Rindell was
strange.
here. So,
Why are you here? Point to you, Rimbel.
Renville sort of shrugs. Where else would I be?
What?
can you help us get to the top of the mountain fast enough that, well, like he said, we need to keep our strength.
That I can do.
I've got my blade song for another minute, and Blanche pulls out the broom of flying that she has. She can pass that off to probably Jean, would be smartest to ride that.
Oh, yes, fun. You see it also shivering as he takes it, like he's like truly sort of shaking. Damn, it's cold. Suppose the two of you still have those rings of warmth from Mesmer eyes. I don't have mine, unfortunately. I took it off with the mani-pedi, so just his hand like freezes on the metal pole, and he kind of slides under, and it's not working. It's not working. And the words of that letter, of the message from the animals comes back to you. You are shackled upon the mountain's surface.
Oh, that's just so rude.
Yeah.
Okay, so no flying, Rinbell, or Bruma flying. Okay, that's great. What do we have to move fast? I can cast Expeditious Retreat. That'll be concentration though. So I can Blanche will cast Expeditious Retreat on Jean to keep him moving faster.
How long does that last?
10 minutes.
Oh, not bad. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll say, just to give you the stakes here, every hour spent, he has to roll a con save or take an exhaustion. 6 exhaustion, death. And every exhaustion is a -1 to all d20 rolls. So it's pretty serious. Even 1 can be detrimental in combat.
Well, if we're measuring in hours, then a 10-minute spell isn't going to help us a whole lot, I'm thinking. But let's try and see how far we can get.
I'll say you don't even know how far down you are. You don't feel like you're particularly high up on this mountain. You don't know how large it is. You just know you're apparently on a mountain. There's a summit. You can feel yourself standing upon a slope, looking just upwards into the whiteness in the trees. You cast that, and you guys begin to move.
Begin to move. Before we do, were there anything on the boars that we thought might be useful as far as a weapon for Jean Franklin?
That's interesting.
A particularly long tusk or something?
Give me oh boy, what do you think here? Survival or investigation? Your choice.
Okay. 18. Investigation.
Investigation, okay. The tusks, if you were to take one off and tie it to a spear, you might be able to make a makeshift weapon, makeshift spear, or tie it to a stick, just solid lumber all around, you can find something. You also, looking around, you might be able to take one of the sort of plates of armor and use it as a makeshift shield.
Like a pauldron or something?
Yeah, I'll make it a +1 to AC. Not
Okay.
a full +2 for a shield, but...
Okay, yeah. So we'll lash that.
So it'll take a little time. This will take some time. I'll say it's going to take at least 15, 20 minutes to get this sort of set up.
Okay.
As you are pulling the armor off too, you do note the sort of coiled serpent brand of the Snake Eaters is branded onto both of these boar.
Okay, gotcha. So we can confirm that this is the Snake Eaters. David, will you let me cast Expeditious Retreat after the 15-20 minute crafting project?
Sure.
Thank you.
I love the idea of Jean-Pierre just blazing up ahead of you, just going so fast. 'Cause that's the idea. He would be getting ahead before you. Are you cool with that?
I'm guessing that we'll probably try to travel in a group.
Okay, because unofficially
we'll-
makes him go faster. It doesn't make you go faster.
Yeah, Blanche has, for another, no, she doesn't anymore because the minute's gone. So,
Rimble has small, dwarven, stubby legs and probably 25 feet of speed.
Yeah. Slow down,
So, yeah.
okay, then if nobody else has anything to move faster.
If you want Jean to
then
take
I'm-
on the entire enemy front naked,
No,
10 minutes
we'll
ahead of you, that's
we'll
fine.
save
I'm
it.
totally down with running that.
No,
Just let me know.
I wasn't sure if anybody else had anything to move fast.
Hell yeah.
We'll move it. We'll move at normal speed as a group.
Okay. Okay. And you guys begin to move up the mountain?
And as we do, Rin is going to lean into the group and says, I remember that we're all a little squishy. How about I do something about that? And she casts Aid and gives everybody an extra 15 HP.
Oh, excellent.
That is amazing.
Is that temp HP?
No, that is max HP.
What?
Override for 8 hours.
Whoa. She can do
Okay.
that back. That's crazy.
All right.
Okay.
I did it
All
last
right.
time, just not at that level.
All right. You cast this spell. Everyone feels invigorated, vitality growing. Jean's shivering seems to cool down just a little bit. Still cold, but this is emboldening him, and you're all moving together, moving up. You don't know the best way to the actual top of this thing, but you know if you go up the slope, you'll find the summit, right? And you have to. And so you move and move. Rinbell breaking the whole encounter with her 15 HP on everybody, and also breaking the whole way to the encounter because I found out before this that you have a 20 passive perception. So as Rinbell's moving along, he's like, "Hey, stop there! Give me a oh, stop right there! Can't do your voice."
Stop right there.
You see a
Nailed it.
pitfall trap covered in snow and leaves just ahead. Moving along, you see like a line across the trees that, as you kind of take it in, you realize would activate a swinging log trap. You just see a number of traps, like nets and more snares along the way. But with your 20 perception, we're not going to do any rolls because that would just automatically kind of catch them all out. You have an eagle eye for this. Once again, the whole party saved because Rinbell happened to show up. And you move. Give me a con save for the first hour.
For Jean or for all of us?
For Jean. You guys are 2 rings of war, the Rinbell's covered in feathers.
Yeah.
I'm not going to count that.
Let me just make sure I have his. Oh no, 5.
Okay. Take an exhaustion token. Never done this
Oh
before.
gosh. Oof. Poor Jean.
Put it on Jean before the encounter. That's fun. He's getting a little, slowing down just a little bit. I'm coming, sir. I sure can't wait to get back to the bath. He's just moving along behind you.
I'm sorry, Jean. I don't have anything for you.
No, I'm fine.
Looking
What are you
through my
talking-
inventory,
I don't need anything. I don't need help. I'm fine. I'm wonderful. I feel great. He's chattering as he smiles. Teeth, turtles? I don't know. Anyway, give me the second hour. And -1 on this because of exhaustion.
-1, you said? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So 13.
He's all right.
All right. Thank goodness.
He kind of grits himself. He wants to stand up now because you picked on him, made him feel bad. He's like, no, I can do this. I can do this. So he kind of like holds firm, and he does not grow any more tired, any more weakened as you begin to approach the point where the trees fall away. The snow picking up in flurries. You're moving over looser ground. Who's leading this thing? We're hikers. Who's the trail breaker? Because that sucks.
Yeah, I guess Blanche is probably in the lead with Jean behind, maybe.
Oh yeah, and Rinbell kind of, moving around the sides, watching for traps, keeping you guys updated with that high passive perception, and Jeremy strumming on his lute.
Yeah. Hey, just thought, can I use performance of creation to make something for Jean?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, medium size
Yeah.
or large size
That's,
item.
that's fun. What are you making?
Yeah.
What about cold weather gear?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
What's it look like?
Yeah.
Santa Claus?
You know what? Fuck it, yeah. John Franklin dressed as Santa Claus, yes.
I feel rather jolly. This is wonderful.
Maybe a little more functional, but...
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, give me my cloak back.
What?
Take this.
He kind of. What? Oh, damn! This is kind of stylish, actually. There's come in different colors. Red's really not mine. I'm kind of more of a winter.
It works well with the grain of your skin, Jean.
You know what? You might be right. Let's see what that damnable Ledoux has to say about it when I get back home. And we will get back home, damn it. Just almost there. You're moving up. You're moving up. Jean is no longer shivering, feeling a little more confident. He's got his makeshift spear and shield. So remember, it's going to be 18 AC.
Yeah.
Yep, okay. AC 18. And you hit the point where you can see the top of the mountain. You can see the sky looming above it. You can see the end in sight. And you know, and you fully know this is a trap, right? I mean, the only reason they're calling you out here rather than hunting you down is because they are fully ready for you. And you're going to have a bad time. So as you're looking at the top of this mountain, you can see a winding path leads up the front. And you can see any other way you're going to go. And maybe it's traversable, but there's basically a sheer rock granite cliff, a straight drop you need to climb. Now, Blanche, you're a tactician. You know that if it's a trap, they're going to have everyone set towards the easy path, right? Because that's the way these things go. They're not going to expect you to climb up the rock wall because they don't realize how insane you might be. So let me ask you guys what you want to do as you're getting close to this. How do you want to proceed? You're looking out and you can see the terrain right here. You can look at it from the bottom. You are too far away to make out like every single figure on it, so keep that in mind. But you are aware of the shape of it. You can see vaguely the ruins above, the tips of the rooftops protruding out beneath the snowfall.
As we get closer, if we realize that we're starting to reach the top here, I want to try casting Find Familiar, or I mean, it's been cast. I want to see if Turbo, Blanche's little bat familiar, can fly.
Oh, that's interesting. So you stop for a moment, cast the spell, bat appears. I like that a lot. Now, you were affected by the Horn of Ericard, and so you are essentially ground locked.
But Turbo did not.
It doesn't apply to Turbo. You're right. No, I like it. I like it. Turbo is able to take off and fly above. You see through Turbo's eyes?
Yeah, so Turbo can get as far as 100 feet away. And I want to see if we can just get a look at our map, essentially.
You flit up. Turbo flits up, moving above all of this sort of mountaintop. He's looking down. You're looking down. You see a figure standing upon the very top of the mountain, atop this like wide platform that builds up the roof of sort of a main structure, a main ruin. There's another ruin sort of down below that, all kind of like sliding down layer by layer to a pathway that winds up in the front. You see three large figures, ogres it seems, each with different very nasty looking huge weapons, all riding upon these ripper hogs. I'll say you know what they're called because I don't want to play that game of saying other words. These huge, nasty looking half hog creatures with these spines jutting out the front. They look vicious, as do their riders. It's three of each. You also see, as you're zooming around, 6 more boars, armored boars, most of which seem to be focused on the back and sides, kind of watching over the cliffs in case anyone wants to move up that way. So small guys are on the back where it's harder to get to, big guys front loaded. At the very top of it all, on that platform, at the very, very apex of the mountain, you see a figure, big orange beard, huge ogre frame, nasty looking chain sickle kind of hanging at his side, huge crossbow on his back, nasty looking smile as he takes it all in. You can see and hear, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's either or, but I'm not. But yeah, basically.
Okay. We'll say maybe you're switching back and forth. Maybe you see that the figure begins to speak, and so you switch to hearing to like listen to what's going on. You can hear the one on top, the one you must imagine to be this Gordo Ramseer, begins to shout out, "Hell's killing! Listen up for a pre-hunt!" You hear down below, "Yes, Chief! Our prey should be coming up on us soon. Last I checked, they somehow got another in their party, a dwarf. Keep your eyes on her, and take her eyes when you can. On a good messy hunt. Keep it bloody, keep it painful. No poisons, no meat spoilage, got it? You ruin a carcass, you don't get to join the feast. Take special care with the turtles, as I've got the broth already boiling inside for the turtle soup. Now prove to me you're not a useless lot of oafs, eh? Focus up and follow the lead of your Sioux chief. Yes, chief. You hear this echoing out. Figures kind of getting focused. You can hear the confidence, the vitriol, and that voice, Blanche. You focus back to sight. Everyone standing in position. They are ready for you. And you return?
So, I'm thinking, well, I guess I don't know. I'd like to ask, should we sneak around and try to get Gordo? Because once he's down, the rest will give up. He said the hunt will end.
You don't know what that means necessarily, but yeah, he believes you are trapped here until he is killed. So perhaps whatever spell has brought you here could end if he dies.
Should we try to skip over his hunters, or go at them head on?
Maybe while we're still strong.
Maybe go at them head on while we're still strong? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hell yeah, going head on. Do anyone want to roll Arcana check? I'd give a Rinbell advantage on this because you are a little more aware of everything going on here.
16 for Blanche.
24 for Rindle.
Woof. Okay. Rinbell. This artifact you've been seeking, it must be this horn of Ericard mentioned. Now, you all heard the horn as you were drawn in. Obviously, if there's a horn, someone had to have blown the horn, which must have cast the spell, the transdimensional magic that brought you here, that landlocked you to the surface of the mountain. So, based on the nature of this magic, this enchantment that covers you and your allies, and based on what was said, you'd think that Gordo Ramseer is the one that called you here. And in some way, he is holding the spell together. To kill him would free you. It might just send you back. You don't know time-wise how that looks. There's a cooldown before you get sent back, but you know that if you kill him, you probably can get out of here scot-free. There's only one target that needs to die here, but it is the hardest one to reach.
Obviously, Rimbo shares that information.
Tell everybody. All right, you're all on the same page.
Yeah. Let's keep moving forward. John, stay behind me. Let's see if we can get through these first few riders quickly.
You continue moving up the path. Hell yeah, I love this. You move up towards the open sky, towards that sloped summit, towards those ruins, towards your deaths. And as you hit the very bottom of this sort of summit, as you touch the edge of this map as it curves around the front, this long trail that leads around and up, you can hear behind of you just like the sound of some like beast snarling. You look up and see one of these figures looking down at you. A figure bearing a large sort of maul. Smiles. Oh, good. Me first, then. And beyond him, above him, on top of a rooftop, another one of these ogre riders holds a war horn to his lips, and they're ready for you. It's time to fight. Roll for initiative.
All right.
Ooh.
Ooh. 22 for Blanche.
That is a 3 for Jules.
Oh no. Woof.
Oof.
That is an 8 for Rindle.
Okay.
I got you
All
beat.
right.
Oh.
That's a 2 for Jean.
Oh my
Blanche is
god.
fighting alone. This is good. I like this.
Oh no.
Okay, then. With that, we're going to start initiative. Where the heck is... There's Blanche. Blanche, let's put you guys on the map!
Rinbell, would you have anything to lower their strength score, perhaps?
Potentially.
I fear these riders are going to be quite strong.
Okay, I'll tell you this. You can't see yourselves where you are sitting right now, but you are on a small path leading up around the edge. The figure that spoke to you, the ogre rider, is about 40 feet above, looking down upon you. So it's got a little rough time getting to where you are right now. You have the initiative here, Blanche. How do you want to handle this? You can move around the front, try to get a view on everybody else. You can try climbing the rock wall to get up to this figure. What do you want to do?
Yeah. What would it take for Blanche to get further up the wall towards this guy?
Wall next to you is about 25 feet high. It's pretty open, pretty craggy, snowy and icy in some parts, but I think you can climb this thing with a DC 16 athletics check.
Okay.
It'll take your full movement to reach the top of the first sort of bound. He'd be close to you still, but you wouldn't be on him yet.
Okay. I can do something really cool if I can get up there. So let's
Gonna roll that die?
try it. And I've got my Bardic that I can add. So acrobatics.
Oh, and the music stopped.
Oh no. I'm gonna have to almost max this die out to get it. No, I will. No, yeah, almost. I need a 6. I got a 7. 17.
Oh, shoot,
Nice.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hell yeah. Blanche, seeing this guy, leaps up against, boom, boom, climbing the wall, muscles flexing.
So now here's the hard part.
You have 10 more feet of speed because of Blade. No, you didn't Blade Song yet. Never
No,
mind.
yeah, Blade Song's only a minute.
It's gone. Hell yeah.
So this is the hard part because I'm guessing this guy's strength save is going to be really high. But I really want to try this. I'm going to cast Lightning Lore and try to pull him down
Okay.
the cliff.
Here's the weird question. Who are you casting on? The Ripper Hog or the Rider? So you have this nasty little snarling creature stamping, looking at you, slobbering down. You have the Rider kind of smiling under a helm, brutal-looking spiked armor, kind of facing you down. Who do you hit?
Well, what do we think? If it's the Ripper Hog I'm going to guess has a higher strength save. But if we pull the Ripper Hog, we pull them both
the Rider
down the
with it.
cliff
Yep.
and do
Yeah.
damage to both.
Yep.
Let's go for broke. Let's pull the Ripper Hog.
Okay.
So
Okay.
strength save, or they get pulled 10 feet in a straight line towards me,
It's pretty high.
which I'm guessing and hoping is falling
Pretty
down
high.
the
You
cliff
have
here.
no buttons yet to save you. It's 21.
Yeah, it's not even close. Yeah.
Shootout, hits the Ripper Hog, kind of snarls as sparks go off of it. It's kind of the guy just smiles. Is that all you got? This is gonna be easy.
If there's anything anybody can do to help me get that Ripper Hog down here, maybe next turn.
You forget they don't get turns. They're way back.
No.
Anything else you could do, Blanche?
I can't reach for a sword strike, so no. That's it for Blanche.
This is gonna suck for you.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
Oh. man.
Sorry. Bonus action. I'm gonna use my Blade Song again. Back into Blade Song.
Ooh.
Get that AC boost. I feel like I'm
Okay.
gonna need it.
That would be a very, very good move because next up, as the horn. Ooh, the Blade Song sound.
Hell yeah.
As that smaller war horn blares out, as people begin to shout, as you are fully made aware of here, you can see a figure begins to step up towards the edge at the top of this cliff, looking down upon you where you stand, multiple layers below. Gordo Ramseer looks down at you. Oi, stop joking and get him killed, yeah? Here, let me show you how it's done. Draws out the massive crossbow with a bolt launcher from his back
fuck.
and looks down to you. Luckily, I can only do this once per turn. Everything else is out of my range. So, but I do have up to 120 feet. Let me check.
I was gonna ask you how far this was. Yeah.
Yeah, you're done for. Oh, this is so much fun if this hits. Okay, ready for this? Ready for this? Come on. That's gonna be an 11.
Yeah. Not even close.
Okay,
Not even close.
bolt blasts out, fully over your head, smashes down to the snow. The ogre kind of laughs, and the one on top is kind of like, "Hey, quit your joking, idiot! Fight them! Hunt them down, make it bloody. Remember the plan." Guy just like staring down at you. You're okay. I can't do anything else to you right now, but your buddy here, right beside you, can. This is fun because everyone is going to go before anyone else goes. All right, so Hog first. That's going to be a 13 to hit. Not going to hit.
Was that a question? Oh, no. Yeah, definitely not.
Fully just going to drop down to reach you. So it's about just under where I would take damage to come down. I'm doing it more like purposefully. So
now he's at the top of the 25-foot cliff?
Yes. Now at the very edge of the 25-foot cliff, moves up towards you, Blanche, where you stand. Your allies are looking up, and you see this huge figure slide up next to you, this big shadow above. I'm going to make 2 attacks on the other guy because the hog missed. So bad. Okay. All right. Wow. Misses you twice. Tries to swat in with his hammer. But you hold against it. It's gonna be so much fun. I'll tell you what I can do because it's really fun. But I don't do it. The other guys are gonna start moving.
Oh, so they're all going to come closer. Okay. So all at once.
Oh, lovely.
What'd you think was gonna happen?
I don't know. I was hoping they would wait their turn.
Just chill out and party?
I was hoping they'd be real polite and honorable.
Hey, there's a boar next to you. Snort. It's right next to you now. Coming up behind you. Gonna get that wonderful, beautiful flanking +2.
How many baddies can fit on that ledge, huh? Yikes.
Yeah, you're done for. Let me do this so that guy totally misses. Everyone starts moving closer. So one guy's just rounding the slope, coming around, charging. One guy's beginning to move off the horn guy's moving off the rooftop above you and moving around the long way because I don't want to jump down, 15, 20 feet and get hurt and break my boar's legs. So I'm not going to do that. But don't worry, they'll be on you soon. That boar can't actually move yet because Rinbell goes first. The small, actual armored boar stays where it was. Rinbell, you're up. Everyone's moving in. You see things are opening up to a pretty bad start.
Okay, so where am I?
You are 25 feet below where Blanche stands on this cliff, kind of around this corner, right down where my finger's pointing, behind this tree.
Not having any idea if this is going to work or not, Rin's going to Misty Step next to Blanche if she can.
Cool.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
That's good. 30 feet. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay.
You'll move. You'll have to move a little bit to get there, but I believe, 30
Yeah,
feet.
sure.
will get you
Whatever
right to
I
the top.
need to get, and then get the 30 plus 30 to get by Blanche.
Hell yeah. 2 figures now staying 30 feet off the top, getting to the first open layer of this multi-layered cliff, facing down this guy. What are you doing now? It's a bonus action, right?
Yes.
yeah.
And then she's going to reach over to Blanche and touch her sword and cast Holy Weapon.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's extra 2d8. Okay, that's gonna be great. Oh,
That
now
sounds-
Now I've got a plan.
That sounds amazing. Okay. Is that me?
That's it for her.
Yes, okay. So I'm now jumping down right next to Rinbell. Here's what I'm gonna do. My boar's gonna drop down. It's gonna land sort of diagonal to you, Rinbell, kind of facing more inwards into the cliff. Kind of moving into some brush here. I'm gonna look down at you. And this boar's gonna do something fun. It's something really, really, really fun. Because instead of my usual attack action, these guys are trained. They know what's up. They're good hunters. I'm going to use a shove action.
Shit.
I'm going to send you 30 feet down that cliff.
On who?
Rinda.
On Rin?
Oh, yeah, on Rin. So what it's going to be is we're doing an athletics check against your acrobatics.
Of course, it's against acrobatics.
So
Sorry, but thank you for what you did for me.
You're welcome. It was
Yeah.
worth it.
this is going to be fun.
Stop.
That's a 3.
Stop.
3. A 3. I wonder if I can beat a 3. This will be interesting. Let's find out. You stand upon this mountain summit. You find yourselves very suddenly in this dire situation, teleported to this place. Only a few hours have passed since you came. Boars striking at you. This chieftain stands far above you, looming over you. firing crossbow bolts down. Your one target you must reach. Between you and him is a veritable army. Ogres riding these tusked monstrosities, charging you down, and they're all coming at you at once. Rimble, you stand up, you cast this spell, giving you guys an opening shot to go against this. But as this magic sort of locks into Blanche's blade, as you stand tall, an armor board drops down beside you and moves in to shove you off the mountainside. And you feel particularly unstable as the attack comes. You feel your feet slip, you feel the endless abyss sort of falling below you. And we're gonna take our 10-minute break. So come on back after you're done peeing, do what you gotta do, because right now, we'll call it there!